It is time for a cringy game. Who am I fighting? In quick play you never know, but I'm assuming it's Ahri. I really don't care for it. Sorry, I'll try and slip in like only one bad joke per game. Unless I actually think it's funny, that one. It wasn't. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Alright. As you can see on the right of my screen, I use Professor. Professor, you're welcome for the free advertisement. And yes. It's not particularly useful as I have the tunnel vision of someone with a cone around my head. But as you can see here, there's these spells next to the enemy portraits. You can click it so that it'll begin the countdown. It'll help you keep track of spells, because not everybody can memorize the timers. Just simplifies things.
You're nervous. Is it the pillory? I can take it off.
What we have here is something you should never do. The act of me talking has made me forget how to use my brain momentarily. But that's alright. So, I'll be having no ability for level 1 essentially, because this is something you honestly never want to use unless you have your E ready. Unfortunate. But this Ahri did me a favor, because none of these minions are cleared. And she's being kind enough to sit here, watch me take a couple. She could definitely bully me far more than she is. Sometimes you just got to get the XP. That's all you can do sometimes. You might be wondering, you're just gonna die. And you're probably right. But that's where the cringe comes in. See, she took a whole lot more damage in that trade than I did. I just need to wait for my E to come up to not make any really terrible mistakes, and I'll be good. She doesn't have Ignite. And I made the mistake this time. Very unfortunate. See what's going on with our other lanes. Have a Tryndamere support. I am not sure if that is becoming common. I've never seen it outside of quick plays. God bless you, Trundle. God bless. That was stellar. I'm gonna go in regardless because that's me, the coin flip king. I'm either gonna flip heads or tails. Tails being I'm going to be absolutely atrocious. Far worse than anything you've ever seen. Yeah, we're just gonna walk. We're Just gonna walk. Now, that's actually done a decent job of resetting the lane. She's gonna try and be greedy. Understandably, she has shat on me. Very gently on the chest. And she wishes to continue doing so. And she probably will continue to do so. I'm very new to Briar, but I like the idea of a high skill cap champion that rewards you for being out of control strategically.
Holding on 4 limbs was so much easier.
An enemy has been slain.
Go and mitigate some of the damage. Now, to be honest, what I should probably do is actually max E this game, because the likelihood of me definitely an Emax kind of game.
You have been slain.
Sweaty animals are salty.
An enemy has been
I'm going to be learning this over the course of probably a couple weeks. This isn't really the easiest champion to play in mid, but when it works exceedingly well.
Aw, my hair's fading already, and I'm fresh out of blood.
Trundle's just rolling in, be like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
An enemy has been slain.
Fight! Fight!
And make sure to communicate whenever your laner's not here. I really wouldn't want to do that to the people. Oh, let's see, is that a Yone? Curious.
Stomach's louder than my mouth.
I don't know why he would volunteer to switch into a Briar lane. Fucking hell! God damn it.
Did it! Failed the same way everyone else does. Average for you.
It's alright. I'll still collect my XP, so I won't be the most behind in the world, but I'll still be pretty behind.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Cute. Gotta thank the Yone for helping me out.
Like me!
Don't know why he would dive me, but that's okay.
You have slain an enemy.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a pretty big throw.
I can
Definitely not enough for me to come back, but it's a start.
Ugh.
'An
What you don't want to see is your team talking like the enemies right there. They have defeated themselves.
I don't lose control. I free myself from control.
It's pretty cringe. It is pretty cringe.
Nature's more out of control than
Shut down. Shut down. Killing spree.
That helps negate the CC a little bit, so I wouldn't keep moving. Also gives me healing, so it kind of just negates, you know, her gorgeous landing of CC.
An ally has been slain.
See, she's probably confused now. She just thought she had something going. I'm not going to chase her, not until I have my E at the very least. Just want to be a point.
mouths water because they're crying for food.
Realistically, the best option is to just let her charge me into tower. She's going to try and go for the finish. Oh, guess not.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I'm okay with that.
They always run.
I'm essentially just going to have a full lane. Not full lane, but full heal. As Briar, if you're not being constantly poked, you can almost fully regen your health, honestly, with just a minion wave. It probably would be better for me to buy, but I'm certainly not going to complain. Although,
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
there we go. Get a nice little assist in there. Never hurts to have a gentle assist on your record. A little bit of extra gold in the tank.
I'll savor this.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
What do you guys think of the Skarner rework, by the way? I haven't actually read any of the details, but from what I have seen, he looks more interesting to play, but probably not better. Unfortunately. I don't think he is any better.
Has destroyed a turret.
By the way, for those who didn't know, you can jump to your own units of Briar.
Your turret has been destroyed. Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
Not polite to nibble on friends.
See, as long as you play cautiously, you can come back from most games. You don't need to be amazing at the game to not completely throw it. And Briar's a really good example of that. Granted, she has probably more sustain than almost any other character, but it does show that with some critical thinking, you do alright. That global ult does help narrow things down, though, I'll tell you what.
An enemy has
Juicy. It was a bit of a gamble. I figured she'd walk down there, but I didn't have any way of knowing for sure. Thankfully, it worked out. This is excellent time to back. It's kind of cringe, the fact that I had that much gold and didn't think of using it. So let's see, we'll be beginning Archaeanic Rookern. Now that we have Tiamat.
Moving on 4 limbs was so much easier.
And it looks like I'm pretty behind.
Shut down.
I'm at where I should be for my level. But I could be doing better. I'll be honest, as Briar, I pretty much never fucking ward.
My hair's fading
Excuse my language, but
and I'm fresh out of blood.
I kind of hope most of the time that I'll be focused. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Killing spree.
I would like for them to
Shut down.
underestimate me. Because I've been doing battle game, they likely think they can just do whatever they like. Can't do that with Briar. If you miscalculate and get caught in her melee, it is a very bad situation.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That Yone really messed things up for them. Really badly. Wouldn't want that in a ranked game, but for a casual quick play, thanks Yone. You the best, fam.
An enemy has been slain.
Food doesn't have to be blood? Huh.
Up and take Rift.
Now that I think about it, fighters are honest.
It's recommended to take Q, and normally I would for the second max, but given how much power they have, with Ahri, as far as I'm concerned, and Ashe, I don't even intend to fight this Skarner half the time.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's go again!
Oh, ho, 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 I live!
Killing spree.
Do you see that amount of healing right there? That's why you max.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
You max E when you are getting your behind shoved in.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy triple kill. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yeah, that Yone is
Rampage.
definitely throwing.
An enemy has been
Definitely
slain.
see that. But I guess he's just trying to hit his 15 death power spike, you know?
Victory.
That's unfortunate.